What's up guys, this is Exodus and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a basic intro in Cinema 4D with a sphere that explodes in the background as the text is zooming in, as the sphere is changing colors. So you get a pretty basic, pretty cool looking intro that's pretty basic and quick and easy to do, pretty simple. So let's get started. You're going to make a new page and you're going to get the sphere in there by clicking on this cube and holding down and going to sphere, and then you're going to make this radius about 150, about like that, and then you're going to click on MoGraph and go to text object and make this whatever your YouTube name is. So I'll do edit Exodus editing and change the font to a good font that you have. I'll do Batman Forever because it's a pretty common font. Everybody uses this. It looks pretty decent. Ricardo effing Haters is online. Interesting. Anyway, so then you're going to get this text up here and you're going to move it to where it's about centered, which is about like that. And then you're going to zoom out a little bit to where you see the whole text. And I guess I'll move this sphere over a little bit so I can move the text over too and it still be centered. So like that. And as you can see, now I'm going to change the camera angle again. So about like that. And then you're going to make this text come out, come closer to you. So you can do that by either clicking on this arrow right here and doing it with your mouse, which is easier, but the farther you go back, you're not going to be able to see that arrow that you get when it's closer. You're not going to be able to see this the farther you move it back. So it's safer to just make sure that layer is selected and hold down shift and do the arrow backwards until you get it completely zoomed out to about right there. And now I'm going to change the camera angle of this to where it is looking straight on at the text. Maybe a little bit. I'm going to zoom in this text a little bit. Whoa. Alright. Make sure I can see the whole text. Like that. Zoom out of this. Alright, so about right there. Now I'm going to bring this back. Now that I know when it's completely zoomed in, I'll be able to see the whole text. Can bring this back here. And then you're going to make this sphere explode by clicking on this pizza shaped thing and holding down and going to explosion. And then you're going to drag the explosion under the sphere and make the strength. Actually, need to put a key mark in here first, so just leave that there. If you want to change the color, you can do that. I'll make this an orangish color, a little bit brighter. Say like that, and drag that to the sphere, and then you're gonna make a key mark, so you're gonna click on this oval right there, just to frame it, and then you're gonna click on key mark, and it's gonna like save that image right there. Now you're going to make this explode by clicking on explosion. You're going to bring the strength to whatever you want. I'll just do 15 because you can still kind of see the oval shape of it. And you're going to make the text zoom in by clicking on the text object layer, holding down shift and doing the arrows forward until you see, wait, hang on, what is happening? Oh, there. Till you see the text zoom in all the way. So, like that. And then you're going to go to 50% and put another key mark there. And then go to 90% and you're going to click on explosion and bring this back down to 0. And if you want, you can make the sphere radius bigger so that the circle or the sphere gets bigger as it's forming back together, and put another key mark right there. Now if you press play, you see that the sphere is exploding. And then if you want to get these words zooming in, you can go to 50% and put a key mark there, and then you can go to 0% and bring the text back like that, and put put a key mark. Now when you press play, the words will zoom in and the exploded sphere will form back together as the words are zooming in. Now if you want to change the color of the sphere, you can just keep that playing and double click on here and just change the colors a couple of times. So there's a red, and now exit out of that. And now you can double click on this again and make this green, exit out, and then you'll see that you have orange, green, and red. And then another color, you can do blue, do like a light blue kind of, exit out, and you'll get a orange, light blue, green, red, and then a dark. So that's basically how to just make a basic intro with minimum layers. So you get a zooming in text with a sphere changing colors as it forms back together. And if you render this out, it is going to take a long time. I will tell you that right now. Because every single frame, which is every single one of these little ticks right there, it has to take a picture of. So right there, it's going to render that out by 2 boxes. Then it's going to render that out by 2 boxes. Then it's going to render this out by 2 boxes. So as you can see, if I go tick by tick, it's going to take forever with about a minute or 30 seconds on every single tick. So if you did the math, that's about, I want to say about at least an hour for this one. The intro that I have on my channel took 4 hours to render, and that's because it's dealing with reflections and glows, so it took longer. But this one, you're just dealing with motions and colors, so it shouldn't take as long. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helped. That is a basic intro with Cinema 4D. Please like this video, it helps me out a lot, and rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been Exodus. I hope this helped, and I'm out.